Hey guys, so I've got this remix for Porter Robinson coming out. It's coming out in about 12 hours or so. But ever since I posted up the preview a few days ago, I've had lots of emails, people saying, "Can you please show how you made your main bass line that sort of plays, your foundation bass line that plays throughout your drops?" Particularly in the preview, there's like a first drop and there's like a second drop, and they're kind of totally different. So it's more so in the first drop that you hear the sound. This is the sound that I'm talking about. I'll just play the loop and then I'll solo out the two sounds.
'Cause I'm on fire. Fire.
Okay, so it's the main foundation bass line. So it's this one here. That's the sound. And this one as well, just on top. Don't worry, it's not modern talking, so you can continue to keep watching with pleasure. So, okay, this sound here, this is how I made it. Not overly difficult, so I'll go through this one instead of just pausing and watching you guys copy it all down. I'll run through it. So the voicing tab, the unison box is on 3. Make sure it's on mono. And that's all I did. That's affecting the sound there. Oscillator tab. This is important. Make sure you check this restart via gate box. Very important. And you can see my glide is basically the dash is just pointing left of the T. Okay, so the oscillators. This is my own preset, ESP inspired, because I made a mean bass line in the ESP synth, and then I wanted to make sure I could do the same one in massive. So dirty PWM. So that's the top one here. Okay, make sure you go down and change it to the bend minus. Okay, and so and then just copy those 3 knobs. It's down 2 octaves. Oscillator 2, again, down 2 octaves. This is just the square wave. The top one here, the default square wave, leave it on the spectrum. Again, copy those 3 knobs. And oscillator 3 is down 3 octaves. I guess I must have been playing quite high up on the keyboard. I must have been playing up, because otherwise that would be like, it'd be so low in the octaves that it probably wouldn't sound good. So, but anyway, just copy those settings there. Again, it's just the default wave, pretty much across the square. This time I got the bend, the minus and plus for the spectrum setting here. And so again, copy those knobs. All 3 oscillators have been pushed up to filter 1. I'll go to filter 1 in just a second, and I've got some white noise as well. So the color is all the way up, and the amp is about at 930, but you can copy that. Again, pushed up to filter 1. Filter 1 is just the daft filter, cut off all the way open, and a bit of resonance. And that's pushed all the way up to the top. And the mix as well, pushed all the way up to the top. That's pretty much almost it now. The classic tube, and that's the settings there. So just copy those 2. And I've actually got a tiny bit of this chorus ensemble setting, dry wet, not up a lot, but copy those 2. And the EQ, you just copy those 4 there. The low shelf's up a bit, boost is down a bit, frequency is down a bit, and the high shelf is up a bit. Now then, just the last bit here is just I've put envelope 1. Okay, I've put envelope 1 onto all of the oscillators, I guess to get some pitch movement, but you can see here I put the delay up, right up, so in other words, you don't have to worry about doing the 1 envelope to this top one here, because it's not actually affecting this. It's not actually affecting the sound. And I have put a bit of vibrato here on the 3 oscillators. You can see I've just taken LFO5 and I've just put each of them up to 2, and the rate is pretty high. Again, like this will all be zoomed in HD, so you can make out what it is. But yeah, so the rate, it's not synced. It's not a synced rate. It's just a free rate, but it's up almost to the top, and the amp again is almost basically at the maximum setting. And yes, I do know when you go to this oscillator section here, you can do vibrato there, but most of the time I just do it myself, so I can have a bit of extra control, and you can change the actual LFO wave. But that's that one there. Yeah. So that's that one. Which again, sorry, sounds like this. So it's actually like a real nice crispy sound, so it was perfect. And then just on the top, I layered this sound on every offbeat. This one here, that one there is actually just bounced into audio, but this is the sound here. Okay, so it says silent, but it's not actually in silent. Oh wait, before I forget, the overdrive was basically doing nothing as well on that previous bass line, so all that sound was coming straight out of massive. This one here, again, is at a massive. It looks like there's a lot going on, but all of these oscillators here, you can see the blue lights off, so none of them are even doing anything. And then it's just the multiplex, is that what you call it? Yeah, multiplex oscillator, down 2 octaves with the LFO on the wavetable position there, as well as on the band reject filter. And there's just a tiny bit of reverb and some EQ there, quite a bit of boosting on the high shelf. So that's really all that this oscillator is. Pretty much just the one oscillator, the multiplex oscillator, running through a band reject. Again, this will all be zoomed in, and just pause it so you can copy the settings. Here you go, that's the reverb setting again. Now just to make sure I got these boxes in here, the voicing was at 2, and it was a mono. None of those have been touched. And again, this is important, with the oscillator tab, this restart via gate box has been checked, and you can see I've moved this the oscillator, the bar here just almost between the 90 and the 180. And that's pretty much that sound there. Now it's getting most of that sort of, I feel dirty saying this, but that Skrillexy type sound. Not that I'm a big fan. I know everyone's going to call it a Skrillex type sound. Anyway, so most of it's coming from this the wow filter. If I just bypass that, it's actually quite a nice sound without it. But I just put the wow filter on. I'm pretty sure it was the rejector setting, which is pretty bad. I know, because everyone's buys that filter for that one preset. But hey, it worked. So when I play these two together. Oh, not that one. This one.
Fire. Fire. I'm on fire.
Okay. So, those are the sounds. So, the remix comes out real soon, like in an hour. In a day or so. So, please buy it. It'd be really great. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope that for all those people asking, I hope this has helped you to make that sound. And yeah, I'll be back again for some more free tutorial action. Wicked. Alright, thanks guys, bye.